Carmel 51 here again. Just doing a little assessment over the Cub power unit here. It has a spark arrestor on it, and it looks, if you can see that, focus. Let's see if I can get back around here. Got the hood off. That bottom piece there appears to be is cracked in several places. So what I'm going to probably do is take the spark arrestor off of it. I don't know if there's any saving that because this bottom flange here is in pretty bad shape. It's cracked in several places, and somebody has brazed this pipe on at one time. The breather here appears to be off of another Cub, off of a regular tractor, I guess. I'm not so sure if the pipe here is supposed to be a lot taller, because actually I think you're supposed to come, pretty far up, actually pretty long. It's supposed to have a brace that braces in between the two, and there is a hole in the hood right there out of the other two holes here. This one here, there's a long rod that would run down from these two and brace. I guess it would brace them on the hood there, I guess. But anyway, the gas tank is clean. The head appears to be in pretty good shape. I was looking at that's a casting date there. It's 33H. And I was looking on the side of the block here.
See if I can get some light right quick.
See, the casting date on the block here is April 24th of 1951. So this here is about the same year. Well, the same year as my 51 Cub. But the radiator, it looks to be in excellent shape. Not a single fin bent anywhere that I can tell. Everything seems to be in good order. I don't really see any buildup of dirt, grease, where usually, the oil leaks like around the front main no more than usual. Like I say, you can actually see the metal and not, a pile of grease where the oil has leaked forever. But I don't know if here's a little bit better shot of the spark arrestor here. So, not quite sure about what to do, I guess, with this. What I'm gonna probably do is just take it off. Like I say, for what I'm doing, I really hate to take the thing off, not use it, or have it on the engine, because that would go along with the power unit, I guess. But most all of them, especially if they were on the balers or combines, they had a spark arrestor. Keep from catching everything on fire. Have not taken the front grill off here. I'll take that off a little bit later. I was getting ready to, actually I'll go ahead and set up the camera, and I'll go ahead and take the front screen off, because I was going to go ahead and do that anyway. A little better view of the radiator. Like I say, almost here's one that's nothing there. None of the cooling fins there are damaged or have any brazing on them. I've seen some radiators in pretty bad shape. They have more brazing in them than these aluminum, but it looks to be it was taken care of or kept out of the weather. And I got the hand crank, and you can hear the magneto trip when I turn it. That's my next thing to get into, is to check the magneto dive into it and get it. I believe I haven't poured any gas in to see if it'll crank yet. I might check that magnet out first, and then I'll get on to that. As you can see, all that's in pretty good order. The gas tank is clean. I tried to look through there with the camera earlier, and it's kind of hard to see with the camera and hold the light where you can see. So, but just take my word on that. It's clean. Fan blade looks, belt here looks to be peeling a bit, but I think it'll be all right. The bearing on it seems to be no wobbling or anything, so I think that's okay. See the throttle here. I'll work the throttle. All that seems to be good. Hopefully the governor is fine. I don't think, it's like somebody has been into the governor at one time and bent the edge of the shroud here out, which that's no big deal. Like I say, I'm gonna check the valve lash, go through the carburetor. Well, I may not even bother with the carburetor yet. I may not even, but I am definitely gonna go through the magneto there and get it checked out. And just like it sits here, I'll crank it up and see if I can get it to run. If it'll run for now, then that'll be great. And what I'll do is I'll start gathering up my parts. Not going to need a lot. Hopefully, judging by the exhaust, the exhaust here and around the spark arrestor, I see no. It doesn't look sooted up really bad, so hopefully it does not burn oil or smoke bad. If it does neither, if the thing runs fairly well, it has no problems, I probably will not dive into the engine just for the sake of not, later date. But when I restore it, I will. I'll put in a full engine kit and go through the entire thing, because if I plan on keeping it, I wanted to. I like to leave no bolt unturned. So everything looks to be pretty good order. Like I say, even just the top part of the screen there is pushed in a little bit, but you can do that with the end. Everything, as far as everything else, it looks in pretty good shape. I took the hand clutch that they had on here, and this was not supposed to be with this particular power unit, I believe. So you can operate the clutch like this. And what I'm planning on doing is, if any of you know of any combine parts or anything that you can point me to, I'd like to get the lever, and I'll post a photo here in a second. There's a long lever that's supposed to go right here that you can operate and work the clutch. But you can still do that. I can still change all that out if I wanted to and put that, which I would love to in a way, because I don't really mind the grill screen, but I kind of like the look of the U1 power unit. So. But other than that, that's all I've really found so far. I hadn't really found any major problems, except right here where they had this lever mounted. They actually cut it. See if I can get back here. They actually cut it here and bent this piece back. And I bent it back forward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually take this shield here off. And what I'll do is I'll weld it and fix all that and grind it back down so you can't tell. But that looks like somebody has modified it at one time from either from a combine to a baler engine or a baler to a combine engine. Either way, they've tried to modify it to work, because actually all the controls are on this side. That's the original oil pressure gauge and the throttle. So I'm going to say this was on a combine, the way if it were sitting in line with the frame. if it were a baler engine, I believe it would be turned the other way, and you would have to operate from everything from the other side. So I believe it was on a combine first and then moved to a baler. So, and if so, actually I believe the clutch lever and everything should be, this hole right here should be mounted on this side, which I'm pretty sure you could probably take that rod out and move it, flip it around to this side here. So, which I would just, you know, like I said before, basically all I'm gonna do is just use this as like it sits and let it run. Take it to take it to shows and let it run. And more or less demonstration. I doubt I ever hook anything to it. I don't know if I want to go to the trouble, and you know, it's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous having stuff like that working at a show too, with some little kid or somebody, you know, sticking their hand where they shouldn't and getting caught in a belt or something like that. So what I'll do is I'll build some type of shield or something over the edge or around the shaft there to keep somebody, you know, from getting their pant leg caught on it, or you know, getting too close and getting wrapped up in the thing while it's running. So anyway, other than that, that's my power unit. And it's not, like I say, it's not a U1 power unit, but I kind of like to make it like one. Do a little work to it here on the magnet. I'm getting ready to take the magnet off, and I'm gonna carry it with me. Got a friend of mine that's gonna help me kind of look at it and mark everything so it all go back the same way, because I'm sure it was running when that was on there when it was running. So mark it and make sure everything's turned the right way, and that way when I put it back on there I won't have as much trouble. But other than that, that's it, and I'll let you go and talk to you later. But if you have any leads on, like say, the lever for this side for the clutch, and maybe another spark arrestor, I don't believe that one's going to be any good. I'm going to try to save it if I can. If not, then what I'm going to do is just scrap it and give me a regular pipe and put it there like the white cub over there, and have it where it's about, you know, the normal height for a power unit. So, but other than that, that's all I think of. I keep going on. So, all right, thanks.